or how they relate. So, but my first question, after doing Wakanda, how how did that help you for Zamunda? Was there any parallels that you used from those two sets to make it happen?
Nope, no parallels. Basically, I was the only connector because Wakanda was built a fictitious nation that was built before colonization. And so there were a lot of Ankara fabrics and things that I didn't want to use. And also, I felt like there was a different approach to it and a different aesthetic. We were looking at tribal inspirations around the continent and applying the tribal looks into the superhero model. And so we were a little bit more like purists with Wakanda.
Mm,
You know, we wanted to show the Maasai headdress and we wanted to show you that this is a fierce warrior. We wanted to go to the Tuareg of Mali and make it our merchant tribe. And you could wrap your head in a turban and and Wakanda was hidden by a hologram. You had to know where it was. It was hidden. But
yeah.
Zamunda is out there. And I used to say when we were working on Black Panther to people, this is not coming to America. This is not coming to America. This is a whole different aesthetic. And I purposely did that because I wanted to show a different place. I wanted to be unique with Wakanda. And then lo and behold, I get coming to America and have to build Zamunda. And I'm super happy that I said that back then because I had a world of stuff I could use, like Ankara
Yeah.
fabric. And it was a worldview. And I wanted to show fashion and involve a lot of African fashion designers and get them to, bring me their wear. So I collaborated with Laduma and I made all the palace uniforms with his beautiful Kosa prints. And then I went to Palesa Makobong and I got the young daughters, wrap dresses and things like that.
Yeah.
So it was world inclusive as opposed to tribal coordination.
Now, I believe you work with Eddie Murphy like six. This might be a six or seven film.
It was my
Working
seventh.
your seventh film working with Eddie. I wonder, like, just when you started working on those I Spies and Doolittles and all that, were you thinking in your head that I wish it was me and not Debbie Nadelman on coming to? Was this a project that in your head that you wish you had done before the first iteration, the Coming to America?
I had just moved to Hollywood when they were doing the first movie. It was 89. I had a little studio apartment in Koreatown. I was in awe of somebody who could do a film that size. And, moving forward, working with Eddie on so many films, I was so in awe of working with him. I felt like he was a genius and I wanted to support all of his needs as an actor and building character. I was concerned about building character with him because he was brilliant at portraying any kind of character and
Yeah.
so effortless with it. So I wanted to make that journey for him, going from Eddie Murphy to whatever his character's name was. I wanted to make that as smooth as possible. And so I had no time to think about what if. The what is was most important from moment to moment. When you have an iconic actor, a Hollywood legend like Eddie Murphy, it's really about honoring him. I mean, if you could imagine having the opportunity to roll out the red carpet for someone and support their journey through character with costume, I mean, this is the moment. So I embrace those moments like whole 100%.
And real quickly, I got to ask because you've done so many challenging projects. I mean, I'll never forget the iconic goldfish shoes, and I'm gonna get you Sucker and or Selma or Wakanda. Like, what has any of these been a bigger challenge than the next? When you look back at your career so far, was Amistad or Black Panther or this project or Dolomite, was any of these like more of a challenge than the others when you look back?
they're all uniquely challenging. When I did Malcolm X, I was 30, 31, and I knew how to break down a script from my theater days, but I had never done a film like that before. And the mountain is big, and I just chipped away at it one step at a time. The same is with Black Panther. I'd never done a superhero film, but when I met Ryan Coogler, he felt that my work on Malcolm X and Selma was worthy of addressing the King of Wakanda. So I think it's the support of the filmmakers, the directors, the producers who believe in you that help you meet those challenges, because I think one doesn't overshine the next. They're all a challenge. That's why we love the film industry, the film profession, the filmmaking process, because we're challenged to bring these stories to life and to do them as authentically as we can.
Well, my favorite the my favorite costume designer of all time, and a person I always love to just bump into you because you're just such a lovely
Yes.
person, great spirit. So good seeing you, Ruth, and great project. I loved the outfits. I loved all the wardrobes. I can't wait to see
Awesome.
what you got coming up next.
Well, you wait. Thank you.
Take care.